Okay, y'all. BlueFace just did an interview. And he is calling out, not only to me, he's not just calling out Megan, but he's calling out Klay Thompson too for even being with somebody like Megan. And that, he got to be super desperate for to be with somebody that's not really a boss chick. This is basically what Blueface is saying. He just did an interview on Vlad TV, and we are going to talk about it, y'all, because he just went into details about what happened when I'm just saying the packer whacker, she took his packer whacker to the face. Okay, y'all. So we about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Now, first I want to say happy Monday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if you all have been keeping up with the Vlad TV interviews, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people feel like Vlad just keep up a lot of mess, and it looks like he's keeping up some more mess. Okay, y'all. I've heard this story over and over and over again. I have heard this story about BlueFace coming out saying that, Megan took Packwacker to the face and this and that and that and this. Yeah. Word on the street, he played and told, okay? But it's the principle, y'all. It's the principle. She is in a relationship now with Klay Thompson, and this guy is, he's an athlete. And athletes tends to be able to get whoever they want. And I know a lot of people feel like Megan Thee Stallion is a boss chick. You know what I'm saying? They act like, oh, she's, in the industry. She got money and blah, blah, blah. She got the look. She got the this. She got the that. But when you are considered a dumpster mouth, because this is what, Blueface is saying on Vlad TV, that, this ain't no boss chick. This chick is easily, I just told y'all before, she easily to be manipulated. Now, he just came on Vlad TV and did an interview. And he went into details on the day that, she took his pack-a-whacker to the face. Okay, y'all? Now, word on the street is Blueface called himself going to check on her after she got papawed in the pinky toe. Y'all remember the whole incident allegedly with Tori. Okay? She went in the hospital, got out the hospital. 1 day, 2 day go past, third day, Blueface pops up at her house to go check on her. But that's what he said. Lord have mercy. He checks on her. And when he goes to check on her to see how the pinky toe is doing. Okay, y'all? See, is there a hole in the pinky toe or whatever, whatever, whatever. He goes by her house. And he ends up, getting treated. Okay? Instead, y'all, I have to say this, okay? Because a real boss chick, I have to say this. It has to be said. So this just goes to show you just how simple-minded Megan is, if this is true what he's saying, okay? Number one, if you would have just got out the hospital, you would have still been in pain. Ain't no way in the world you would be thinking about, giving somebody some brain. Okay, y'all? Is that a verse? I'm just saying. You would have still been in pain. And if somebody is coming by to see to you and see how you doing and you just got out the hospital, they supposed to be making you feel good, not you trying to make them feel good. I don't understand this part right here. I just can't get it. If somebody that you like or he like you and he coming by to check on you to see how you doing, and it gets to, a place in that conversation where it gets a little mingle tingly, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be making you feel good. If anything, he should have been giving you some brain instead of you giving him some brain. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm trying to not say it without saying it, okay, y'all? But what in the world made her jump out of her bed or wherever she was sitting at, healing from getting put out in the toe? What in the world made her jump up? If she jumped up, because she might have just sit there and just said, come on over here to me and let me show you what I can still do. I don't care my toe is, got a hole in it. Okay, y'all? Let me show you how I get down. This is weird, y'all. This ain't coming from a boss chick. This is not boss chick behavior. I'm just saying, y'all, okay? This is not to me. And for him to go now and do interviews and talk about, he goes to check on her and he end up with his pack of worker, going to her face. And she taking care of business on him. Klay Thompson. Okay? Klay Thompson, oh my goodness. Is this the type of women that he like? That's what I was telling y'all the other day. She's getting her face done, allegedly. Just what everybody's saying. They did close-up pictures and everybody in the world that was at the game was in, disbelief of she didn't want to mess her face up, okay? And that's why she probably running around here with them big glasses on inside. There ain't no sun in there, but she got the big glasses on, covering up her face because she didn't mess it up. And she decided to take the glasses off, and people couldn't believe what they were seeing. So not only is she the type of person that seems like she's insecure with her looks, she don't feel like she's up the park to keep a man like this, okay? Which he's human just like everybody else, okay? It just, he got money, that's the only difference. But she can make her own money, so it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That you got to go butchering on your face just to try to please somebody. So that tells you her character in itself. Now, other people was telling me she was cooking for the holidays and this and that. A lot of people was cooking for their man or whatever for the holidays. So, that's a normal thing to do. But maybe it's the video itself. I haven't seen it. I'm going to go look at it. But the fact that BlueFace is out here mingling and tingling with everybody. He's cheating on the fiancés, the girlfriends, the this, the that, the side chicks. He's cheating on everybody. He's running around here mingling and tingling with everybody. Not only that, the women that he messed with, all the women that he messed with, they got partners. Krishan messing with all these other people, allegedly, not BlueFace, Offset. Look at the whole situation with Offset and Cardi B. She running around here popping P to the ILLS's so that she won't get, packages, which still she can get them, but she thinking that if she take these, this pharmacy stuff, it'll stop her from getting it. So even Cardi B is scared of catching packages because of all of the looseness that's going on around this whole situation. Okay? You mean to tell me, and we got to think about, BlueFace baby mama, the other one, because we don't know if Junior's his or not. I'm just going to put that out there. But the other one that, he's supposedly been with since he was in high school or whatever. She has different partners, and she's having partners with women, all kind of stuff. It's just a whole bunch of nastiness going on. And y'all think that, Megan don't know this? Megan knows that everybody is doing everybody and everybody is doing everybody. She knows this. And out of all people that pop by your house to check on you, you ending up, it's supposed to be healing, it's supposed to be, somebody coming to check on you. You ending up, opening up the dumpster mouth so that they can dump the garbage in the dumpster mouth. And this is what Klay Thompson ended up with. Now, word on the street is he bought a yacht and named it after Megan Thee Stallion. That's what I heard, y'all. That's what I heard. But why is that such importance? That's supposed to make her feel good, like, oh, she's in like Flint, like, oh, she's in there, he ain't going nowhere type of situation. You got men, while he's dating you and you just moved into this man's house, you got men out here doing interviews showing how easy and gullible you are. That they just show up at your house and you opening your mouth like you about to eat a piece of cake. This is not good, y'all. This is not good whatsoever. And this makes Klay, Thompson look really, really bad. Not only does this make him look bad, his mama sitting next to her at the games, because I didn't know that was his mama. Because, when they posted the story up, people was posting that story up, they were saying that Megan was, when she got the plastic surgery allegedly done. Because I don't know, I wasn't there. That's what it looked like, because her face looked jacked up. They say she was sitting in between two friends. They didn't say that she was sitting, next to Klay Thompson's mother. And I was, talking about it in the video, and everybody was saying, that's his mother, that's his mother, that's his mother. And she's sitting there just smiling and looking at her, make a fool of herself. Okay? I'm going to say this. And people say, oh, you're trying to make it about race. It's not about race, but you have to just, address the elephant in the room. I see a lot of these athletes with other races, especially Caucasian women. And they are not sitting up here making a fool of themselves on the court side. They're watching the game, they're doing whatever they're doing, and they are not, have to just overly exaggerate. Oh, my man. They don't have to do all of this acting. So why should we? I'm just saying, y'all. Okay? What's her name? The other one. She didn't want to get some surgery done too. The one that's, from Memphis. She didn't want to get some surgery done too. They said she didn't get some surgery done on her face. Now she had got a little minor stuff done to her body, which looked nice. She didn't have to go and do anything else, okay? But she didn't want to get some too. The one that's signed to CMG. And same situation. She's courtside. She didn't fell on her face. They showed a video of her falling on her face on her way to her seat, trying to wear these, heels and all of this mess, and she failed. She got up and played it off real nicely, okay? But she failed on the way to the seat, trying to, if all these other women don't have to go overboard to do this to please these guys, why are, our people so lost? Our people are so lost. If you are in a position, you allegedly supposed to be this boss chick, why are you out here doing the things that you're doing? It doesn't make sense. That's not boss chick material. This makes Megan not only look bad, that somebody show up to your house, and it's the way he said it and the way it was done, if that's how it was done. Wow. Instead of you, catering to your pain, supposedly, because this is what you said, Tori popped you in the toe, the pinky toe. If you're in such pain like this, how in the world is you giving brain? I just don't understand it. And they came back just to see how you was doing. This is on your mind. Oh, I might be hurting, but I'm about to take care of this. And this ain't even your man, and he running around doing everybody. Which means, how many other packer whackers she done took to the face? Just somebody stopping by to say, how you doing? Huh, y'all? And Klay Thompson, his mama, this whole situation, I'm starting to really think that this is phony. This is not going to last. Like a lot of other people are saying, this is not going to last. How you think that his mother probably feel when somebody said, oh, BlueFace just did an interview on your daughter-in-law, and she took one to the face just for him coming back just to see how she was doing when she supposedly got put out in a pinky toe. How do y'all think these people are probably having all kind of conversations behind closed doors about Megan. Megan is going out bad right now. Now, she done messed her face up, looks like, to me, if that's what it is. Because some people saying it's AI. It's not AI, because a lot of people were taking pictures at the game, and they were zooming in on her face when she took those glasses off. And she felt comfortable enough to take it out because she felt like somebody must have told her it looked good. And it don't. The whole world is saying, why would she go do something like that? Why? And this is another thing. She got people around her that's lying to her. Because whoever it told her that looks cute on her, they lied. They lied. And we're seeing a lot of that with a lot of people. Just like Beyonce wearing her dress backwards and nobody mentioned it. Like, girl, I thought this was supposed to be in the back. Nobody said a thing. When you got people around you and they won't tell you something for your own good, that's a bad thing too. Those are red flags as well. They're saying that, other people is pulling up the pictures and they're saying that she looked cross-eyed, y'all. This is what they're saying about her now. That she didn't pull, I guess, one side a little bit more than the other. And she looks cross-eyed now. Like right here, her eyes look equally, the same. But now that she done went and got this little surgery done, they're saying that her eyes is looking, it looks bad, y'all. So she's going to either have to go back and get them to redo it again just to fix it, because everybody's talking about it. And when everybody talks about something, she's going to notice it too. Instead of everybody telling her that, oh, it looks good, that's going to be so pretty on you. Oh, you need to take the glasses off and that's why I say she's sitting next to this woman that's all in her face laughing, knowing that don't look right. Knowing it don't. If that's your daughter-in-law, you're supposed to give her the right, I'm just saying, advice. You don't lie to her just because you want to be friends with her. You tell them if something ain't right about their face, or they this or they that. Go get this fixed, or do that or that or that. If this is what you want to do and go get something done, and fix that part. Don't do that. Don't mess with this. That look nice. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do for somebody. You don't encourage this when they didn't need it in the first place. What did she need right here, y'all? What did she need? Nothing. But now she done went and messed it up. And the mama is sitting there just smiling in her face when doggone well she see where they messed up at. Because we can see it. So I know she's sitting right next to her. She see it too. Y'all, Megan going out bad. Megan is going out bad. Not only is Megan going out, but this Klay guy, he looking desperate. He's looking like he really don't really like her like that. And it's going to be a sad day if this ends, y'all. If this ends, she's going to be out here looking like a fool. And she's probably going to be a crash dummy. She really going to be taking him to the face then if he dumps her. Because this is not good. And BlueFace is not even worried about getting sued. Because he said, how can, people sue him when it's the truth? This is what he's saying. He's clearly telling his truth. And if that's the case, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Is this how Boss Chick moved to y'all? Because if I was feeling like a little hot and bothered and I'd have got hit in the pinky toe, I'm not finna do nothing. I'm finna lay back and make me feel good, okay? Not me sitting up here in pain. Hand me my pharmacy stuff real quick so I can take care of you. This what you want? This what you want? This makes her look 10 times bad. This makes Klay Thompson looks really, really bad. Like he's desperate. And if this the type of woman that he always wanted, this was the love of his life, he could have found that on any corner. I'm just going to put it out there. He could have found that. And he could have jumped on OnlyCans and found him one of these Megan girls all over the place. All over the place. Shay, look what he just paid for. All kind of stuff. Whatever it is that he wanted, as far as his little, y'all know, the things that he was into. He went to OnlyCans and he found it. He went and found it. But this right here, is this going to be the only person that's going to come out and say things like this about Megan? Ask yourself this question. What did she do to Tory to make him? Yeah, because she was dealing with Tory for a while. You see how he was taking pictures of himself. He was all up on it. He was short up under her. And he was still trying to take pictures to degrade her in a certain way. So if she did this with BlueFace, and she most likely did this with Tory and this and that and this, how many others? Because wasn't she dating the big guy for a while? I forgot his name. But the big rapper guy that's supposed to be security. Wasn't she dating him for a while too? What else is going to come out about her? And how is Klay going to keep feeling about these interviews and these leaks that keep popping out about, all the people that didn't, I'm just saying, been in her mouth? This is crazy on so many levels. Wow. How does she got fans? I'm just saying, y'all, because if I'm going to be a fan of a celebrity, it's going to be somebody that got some class. Not somebody that's running around here a dumpster mouth. I'm just saying. Ain't no way in the world that I'm finna be like, oh, this person and putting them, you know what I'm saying? Even though you're not supposed to be worshiping those celebrities in the first place. But if I was to like somebody, it's gonna be somebody that got some class, they got some talent, that's not out here doing all this stuff, not vulnerable to, any and everything somebody throw their way, they would it. You know what I'm saying? All the satanic mess. I want somebody that's a leader, not somebody just running around here doing whatever and everybody doing whatever to them. That's why I don't understand how a lot of these fans move. You're in these streets and they liking somebody and they following somebody, and they just ignore the things that they're doing and they're into. They ignore this. I don't see how they do it. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. The guys, especially the guys, fellas, let me know how you feel. If you were in a relationship with somebody and you got people coming out here and you got money. You can date whoever you want, this and that and this. How would you feel when other men are coming forth in the industry talking about your new boo and how she was so thirsty and vulnerable even during a time when she should have been the one that should have been getting, please. She couldn't have a conversation with BlueFace. Only thing that, that conversation goes to is her pleasing him. How would you feel about this situation? Would you look over this and be like, okay, I'm in a new relationship with her now, she ain't doing that no more, blah blah blah? Or would you, every time you go to kiss them lips, would you think about BlueFace? And don't think about this BlueFace. Think about the BlueFace now that got all the Walgreens, all this stuff all over his face, and doing interviews looking like a clown in the world for the world to see on Vlad, which is everybody's gonna see it. How would you feel about this? Would this be somebody that you want to wife up? I'm just asking, y'all. I'm just asking. Would this want to be somebody that you want to wife up or be going out with your mother and all of this stuff? And you got other men doing interviews about her. This is not a good look at all. This is bad. And this further tells me that I don't think that this is going to last. That he's going to get tired of the bad publicity and thinking about everything that everybody's saying and doing. I know she's running around suing everybody. But there's only so many people that you can sue, especially if they're telling the truth. And so far, she haven't sued BlueFace. She haven't tried to sue no BlueFace. So which tells you that he's telling the truth. And how many others is going to come out and say something? How many people is going to, be in the locker rooms joking about, going home to your girl that BlueFace, you know what I'm saying? Dumpster dived in. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. How would you all feel about that? Would this be somebody that you would be so proud of on your arm? Is this why he's trying to change her face? Because that was the face that did the, I'm just saying. The other face was the one that gave the brain. The new face is the one that gives him the brain. I'm just saying, y'all. Is this some type of situation that's not going to end well? Do you all believe that? And even if you were a female, females in my comment section, if you just had a surgery or whatever, and somebody came out to visit you and you in pain and this and that and this, would that be the last thing on your mind is servicing somebody? I mean, even if you were feeling hot and bothered, wouldn't they be the one that's supposed to make you feel better? I'm just asking, y'all. I'm just asking. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this whole situation. Is BlueFace being messy, or is BlueFace just telling you his experiences? BlueFace is BlueFace. He get on social media, he run his mouth, he talk. Should she not have messed with him in the first place? Because he's the type of person that was going to go run her and tell everybody. Is this on her for bad choices? Let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.